Hi, today is January 27th. I'm Mike Malcolm, and here's what's coming up at the Church of St. Mary. By popular request, we've had some requests to have an explanation of some of the great symbols in our beautiful mosaics, and so it makes sense to start with the very first sacrament that we all receive, baptism. This baptism mosaic starts off with a lit candle that represents the light of Christ that illuminated the world on the very first Easter Sunday, the day that Jesus rose from the dead. And his rise from death to life gives us hope that we too may rise with him. He'll pull us into heaven and we can be happy with God for all eternity. There's a scallop, a shell, that's in the middle. That's that brown marble. It has 7 scallops at the bottom of it that represent the 7 sacraments, that all the sacraments kind of flow from baptism. Baptism is the first sacrament that we receive, and all the other ones come from it. You can see the waters of baptism that remind us of, let's say, the Old Testament flood that purified the world. It brought scary flooding and death, but then once the waters receded, the world kind of rose up from them and was purified and clean. We experience the same kind of thing. We go into the waters of baptism. It's scary. We could drown, but we don't. God saves us from that, and we rise up a new creation. And this last symbol is an olive branch. Again, it reminds us of the Old Testament flood. When Noah sent a dove out, it eventually came back with an olive branch, and that was the first symbol of the fact that the flood was coming to an end. This is our beautiful baptism mosaic. In future weeks, we'll look at more. So thank you for watching all of the videos that I make and some of the social media posts. I'll be happy to lead, but I'm really grateful to all of you for being the real evangelists of this parish. Every time you click like or share or make a comment on any of our social media platforms, you are helping to spread the gospel. You are helping to spread the message from the Church of St. Mary to the greater Tulsa community and to the world. Now let's look at some upcoming events. Catholic Schools Week is coming up next week. This is one of my favorite weeks of the year. If you look in the bulletin this week, you'll see a whole page that's dedicated to the calendar for Catholic Schools Week. This is what you can expect. I promise to report on all these events as we go through, but there are events Monday through Friday, culminating with a famous or infamous 8th grade versus teacher Human Hungry Hippos contest. I'll be sure to get video of that. Come to Catholic Schools Week, and you know what? If you're willing to do me a favor, if you have a favorite story from Catholic schools, make a social media post. Put a picture up of a child, or maybe even you when you went to school here or some other Catholic school. Let me know, and I'll share it from the Church of St. Mary accounts. So what's coming up besides Catholic Schools Week in the near future? There's quite a bit. Just this Saturday night is going to be the famous Knights of Columbus and Home Improvement Ministry barbecue and Texas Hold'em night. That will be a lot of fun. It's Saturday evening. The day of service is an opportunity for everybody in the parish to gather here on a Saturday morning. We can go to Mass, have a little breakfast, go out to the agency of your choice. Beverly Attenberry puts together a list of several different charities or agencies that we can volunteer at. You go to the one that you like, and then volunteer for a few hours, come back for lunch, and we talk about our experiences. It's a really good day. That evening, February 3rd, is the men's steak night. You can call the church office if you'd like to get tickets. It's going to be a night of great food and a discussion from a couple people on what men's spirituality can be in the parish, how do we contribute to parish life, what is there for men to do in this parish. Looking a little bit further ahead, Lent is around the corner. I know, we just did Christmas, but we do need to start thinking about Lent. 2 exciting things. One is going to be the parish mission. The parish mission is going to feature speaker Father Jim Sitchko. He's dynamic, just a great speaker, and I'd love to see you there. I'll be recording it so that you can watch it later on YouTube. You can share that with your friends, but I want to have you there in person. Now, we have some beautiful, beautiful Stations of the Cross. They're all hand-carved, set on marble. They're just incredible. We are making custom Stations of the Cross booklets based on these stations. So these photos of these stations are going to be in the booklet, and then all 7 of our clerics, the priests and deacons of the parish, have written reflections and the prayers that we will pray as part of the stations this year. Come to Stations of the Cross Friday night. More about that later. You have a great week, and I will see you around.